The early morning killing of a man at the hands of police placing renewed focus on a sore point for authorities, an issue the National Security Minister sought to again tackle once and for all. Desmond Saunders joins us live in studio with that story. Good evening, Desmond.
Well, good evening, Makusla, and good evening, Bahamas. At the office of the Prime Minister's weekly press briefing this morning, Minister of National Security, the Honorable Wayne Munroe, telling the media when placed in dangerous circumstances, officers have to make judgment calls.
The brief I received is that he fired on the police, and the police returned fire. It is important that people understand that if, as a police officer, I report to duty, and I have in the back of my mind, what happens should I shoot and kill someone, it may cause me to be 1 second slower on the trigger. And that 1 second slower could make the difference. And so the officer last night was shot in the exchange. And so we have to pay attention to that.
Well, according to police reports, around 1:30 a.m. this morning, officers from the Cable Beach Police Division were responding to reports of suspicious activity received from concerned residents in the area of Delaport when a lone male who was acting suspiciously brandished a firearm and opened fire on officers. In response, one of the officers produced his police service weapon and returned fire, fatally wounding the male.
I have said to the officer in charge of the armory that they have a program, a simulation that officers go through, a use of force simulation, where they play a video and you have a mock firearm and you have to determine if the threat warrants the use of lethal harm. I have invited them to invite you, the press, to go through that simulation so that you can understand the decisions that officers have to take in a split second. They do not have the luxury of Monday morning quarterbacking. Their judgment is, am I faced with lethal force? Do I have to respond with lethal force? And they have to do that in an instant.
Now, with concerns looming over the increasing crime wave in the country, the minister says police are making every effort to reduce crime and secure the Bahamas. Live in studio, Desmond Saunders of Bahamas Tonight. Back to you, Makusla.
Oh, thanks, Desmond.
Hi there, I'm Corval Pfeiffer. Thank you for watching our YouTube page. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for all things ZNS.